At one point, probably a couple years ago, 5 years ago, I was just like, yo, I just don't want to be here. Um, why is everything so bad? Why is the world so fucking it's just horrible right now. The economy's trash, the fucking government, I'm not getting paid enough money, my family's toxic, relationships suck. Fuck. Just take me away. I don't want to leave or expire, but I'll go to another planet. I'll fucking put me on Mars by myself. I'll be fine. But just take me away from all this bullshit. Why is life has to be so hard? Why is it so hard? It's just too much shit going on. And I get it. I talk about how people are just toxic and most people are evil, but I think the world, in the way the world is operating, it fucking helps people become evil. It does. I get it. I get why people are not nice. I get why people are evil. It's like, damn, humanity it's non-existent. It doesn't exist anymore. Everyone's out for themselves, right? And I figured out like, well, damn, everyone's going through this. But the one thing is that no one is doing anything to try to solve that problem. And you don't have to have a lot of money. You don't have to move to another country. A lot of this shit is just finding what you love and finding some type of happiness in life. And it could be anything. You could go collect rocks. You could go on a fucking bike ride. You could go fucking hiking. You could, go fucking invest in some type of um, coins or stock or whatever. Silver's going crazy right now. But find some type of distraction to get you away from all the bullshit. At the end of the day, we do it anyways, right? You go to this job you hate, not making enough money. Your boss, your fucking supervisor, they don't appreciate you. Um, you go home, the family, they toxic, they talking about each other, they all fucking stuck in trauma. Where do you go from here? You have to find some type of happiness in your own life. And that's what it is. I'm so thankful for this YouTube channel and this journey that I went on because there was a point in, like probably 4 or 5 years ago when I started this page. I'm sitting here like, I want to start a page. I want to put myself out there. I want to put my opinions and my thoughts out there, but I don't want it to be toxic. I don't want it to be negative. I want to help people. I want to be inspirational. I want to be motivational and help people get through life so that they don't have to go through some of the shit that I went through. And at the time I did it, it was thoughts in my head like, well, shit, we are operating in a negative, toxic world. Why would I try to put something positive out there when everyone is negative? It's not gonna do anything. I'm just sitting here like, well, I'm looking at the YouTube channels. They all fucking talking about drama and toxic, and they're talking about the celebrities and the shit that's going on. It's all drama. It's all negative. And and I just clicked to me that one of the most, you know, expensive things you could give to someone is motivation and inspiration. You know, you could give them money, you could give them whatever, but that shit they can go spend that. Some of the stuff that I try to put out, I want people to remember it, and I want people to try to apply it to their life and see what happens. Some people won't, and I get that. It took me years. I went to, therapy, not because I wanted to, but because my mom thought I was crazy. Thank God, right? Because I picked up a lot of shit. I picked up a lot of shit that prepared me for a world full of crazy people. She thought I was crazy. I was in a world full of crazy people, and I was fucking sane. So I did come across as crazy. But thank God, because everything I learned in therapy prepared me for the shit today that's going on in this toxic environment, the world that we live in. It's a prison world that we live in. I believe that most of the world is evil. I think at one point, most people, a lot of people were good. They had good intentions, they had good thoughts. But now knowing how everyone's struggling. The government is crazy. Like everyone's living paycheck to paycheck. We get desperate, you know. People would do anything to survive or keep their heads above water. And so a lot of shit that people do is not necessarily because they want to do it, but it's out of in survival. It's out of survival. Like I have to fucking eat. I have to put food on my family table. And it's hard today. But one of the things you have to do is find something that you enjoy. Again, I don't care what it is. It have to bring you happiness. It have to bring pleasure to your life, because once you start getting caught up in a worldly shit, the world is wicked. You start doing shit out of boredom because everyone else is doing it. But you have to get to a point to where you find something you love doing that bring you happiness, that gets you away from the bullshit that you got to go through every day. Again, you play the game, you smoke, you drink, you go to the club. We do all of that shit to get an escape and get away from this bullshit job that I hate. Let me get from these fucking crazy kids who talking crazy to me. Uh we that is all an escape. But you want to find something, a vice that's good. One of my vices, actually two of them, right, was biking. I love going on bike rides, going on the trail, enjoying nature, and just riding and just taking everything in. You know, I love that. One of the most relaxing things I could do. And everyone on the bike trail, they walking their dog, they riding their bike, everyone's waving. It's not a fucking bad person on the bike trail. I love it. That was an escape to get me away from all the fucking messiness that's going on in the world. Another one was YouTube. Let me try to upload good and positive information, and hopefully people watch it. It's an escape. I love doing it. It gives me a purpose. It gives me fulfillment in life. And a lot of people just don't have that. They don't have a purpose. They don't have anything that makes them happy. They don't have anything to look forward to. They don't have anything to wake up and like, fuck yeah, I want to do this. They got to go to that lousy job that's not paying them enough. They got to fucking do all the shit that they hate doing every day. And they don't have anything to look forward to. And that's why their life is more miserable than what it needs to be. You already got a fucking crazy shit that you got to do, and you don't want to do, and you waking up. I mean, listen, I get it. I totally understand it, but you have to find an escape. You have to find a getaway. You have to. In this world we live in today, you have to. Preferably if you could find something on the side that make you money, do that. In the world today with the internet and social media and all these apps, people love having fucking an opinion. Put your opinion online. Put it online. It's more people out there who probably agree with you, but they're scared to put their face or their opinion out there. But you have to be the one that does it. You have to be the one that do it. You have to. You have to get over this fear. You have to get over this thought that people are going to judge me. People are going to judge you anyways. They're going to judge you whether you do good, whether you do bad, whether you stay in the middle, whether you stay stuck. They're going to judge your relationships. They're going to judge your jobs. They're going to judge what you wear. They're going to judge how you look. Let them fucking judge. Let them. Give them something to judge about. So many people care so much about what other people think, and they stay stuck in life. They never move forward. Go find something you fucking love and do that, and let that be your getaway. Let that be your fucking little high. Let that be your reason and happiness of like, yo, I can't wait to fucking get off work. But a lot of people don't have that, and they get sucked into the bullshit. They go online, they post fucking negative shit, toxic shit that ain't. If you gonna do it, just get paid at least. I mean, people just be negative and they be hating for free. You could get paid today. I mean, with the online shit, like at this point. But yo, let me know in the comments what y'all think. Send this video to someone who could truly use it. And yo, you have to find some type of distraction. Get away from all the bullshit and let that shit blow up, and let that be something you could do full time. But as long as you don't do that, you're gonna stay miserable. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, and I love y'all. Deuces.